But anyways, we're having Emerald next time around. Right now, right? This is gonna be Emerald. Yes,
I
it is.
believe so.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, okay, we do have the score sheet. So I think the thing that most people predicted has happened, at least in Emerald. That basically all the predictions, most of them had Scout, Huno, and Assatean effect in the top three with a different order, I think, for most of them. And yeah, those three people are fighting for the spot at the top two. And I think, unfortunately, already, I think Iggy and Psycho are confirmed to be relegated, while June, I think Gentleman, June, and Verdras are fighting to stay alive in it. But I think June is, wait, is June is forfeited, I think, already, correct?
Oh yeah, I didn't do that right. Whoops.
Yeah, so Scout should have 11 points, and if I recall correctly, Scout should have 11 points.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, so Scout is up with 11 points, Aston with 10, Effect with 10, and Huum with 9.
I can.
Wait, it's
If you give me 1 second, I think I can fix it.
okay.
And with fixing it, meaning go to the other spreadsheet. I think I should. Starting soon. Oh, apparently. Oh wait, I went to the wrong sheet. Major. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the official sheets, but I removed the week 7 matches. So these are the scores, correct scores.
Okay, so indeed, as I said, Scout with 11, Assatean with 10, and Hunan with 9. They're basically fighting for the top. They're the top two spots, and the both, especially this match between Scout and Assatean Effect, is going to be very, very important for both of them. Assatean Effect, the needs, if Assatean Effect wins, they're guaranteed to be in. And if Assatean Effect ties, then Hunu cannot win, because in the tiebreak between Assatean Effect and Hunu will come out victorious because Hunu did beat Assatean Effect in their head-to-head matchup. But I think that's not the first game. We're gonna have Psycho Slot versus Iggy the Grifter first.
Yes, it's gonna be indeed, that's gonna be the match. I forgot to change the colors, but that's fine. You can talk about the draft.
And again, the dichotomy of both players. They could both decline wristbands and restricts, while Iggy doubling pub and singling balcony. Again, liking the smaller, quicker venues, while Psychoslav doubling ballroom and modern, liking the four weights of very much. As we are moving to the first game between Psychoslav and Iggy, is gonna be on ballroom. So we're gonna skipping the pub, and it's 3-1 to Psychoslav currently. And Psychoslav on the spy side playing a Seek, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Apologies for the quick tempo, but we kind of have to move the cast along. There's gonna be a lot of games coming.
Yup. Looks like Psycho is going to take a quick stop at the window before joining our ST in conversation. And we do an immediate 51%.
And the solution target, maybe we're eyeing the statues quite a bit. Maybe we're thinking that, we are going for this spot play, maybe? Oh no, we are just going for the inspects. We aren't seen at the statues at all currently, so.
Yeah, we have some pretty good cover here, especially if we're standing behind a low-lit salmon. Might not even be credited with inspects here if we're lucky.
Doesn't seem like it, I think. I think we got away with those couple of inspects clean. Would be interesting to do. It would be a funny play to do a green swap there, but as a spy, you're not you can't always tell how if the sniper saw you or not. So maybe not. Maybe wiser to not try to do anything cheeky currently.
Yep.
Interesting little bounce there off Kane, but eventually we do sell to our double agent.
Conversations look okay right now. There's a few out, so we're just waiting it out a little bit.
This
Ambassador
could
does
be
come to us with the golden bug range, which means we can bug, but we're not close enough, so close that the ambassador is going to leave after a few seconds.
but thus far we're not doing it. Maybe we want to do a fake into a into a bug. No, we are being very respectful. So we are
Yeah.
sticking to the second sentence inspect.
So I was thinking, like, when he went for the early inspect on that top statue, I figured it was so that he could set up this printable statue later on, and that is what he does. So perhaps going for the full Softail game here.
Yeah, Ambassador has left a briefcase on. Unfortunately, it's not really not you can't really pick it up yet legally. Is there another printed somewhere apart from the briefcase? I don't think Ambassador has been leaving many. So yeah, we are gonna grab this briefcase here. I think before the Queen snatches it. Indeed, that's gonna be. I think we're looking for the Softail finish. I'm not even a highlight, so looking good for Psycho Slap. Only needs a contact, and double agent is right there. Unfortunately, they leave, which is not something you want to see.
Yeah, hopefully she stays there. We're probably going to join with, 15 seconds left or so. Or at least contact around that time. And looks like we're going to probably take it here. Yep.
Yeah, we are. Our conversation is the only one real, but no highlights from Asinithan, and I don't think that. Sorry, from Psycho Iggy, and they're not ready to shoot. It's a nice Softail finish for Psycho. Yeah, maybe
Yeah, I think
that
that,
first set of it. Sorry, I would say that the first set of inspects were basically hidden. I think that was very much the key for us winning.
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Um, we saw the ambassador leaving a print there, and we decided that, we start inspects now, we finish them on that print, and then we're just one print away from a full Softail.
I mean, indeed, as we are gonna go straight to the next game afterwards. It's gonna be on
Banana bread.
balcony already.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a balcony, and Psycho is already on match point, up 6-3. Iggy the Gripter on the spy side of balcony. We've been seeing a lot of balcony this today. I'm not sure if I like it or not. But anyways, Iggy as the spy, playing SR, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I'm seeing another orange dress on this venue. Not a bad choice if you're gonna enable bug. And
We do a time ad. We do a white time ad.
we definitely did do a time ad there. Kind of an underrated strat on balcony.
Banana bread.
You'd think it's bad because it's very easy to catch, but at the same time, snipers often kind of overlook it when they're guarding things.
And speaking of overlooking things, we get a bug off, and Psychoslop has completely missed it. We did a highlight for a white banana bread, but we missed the bug, and Iggy with a very quick win. I mean, it was so quick that we have more time than we started with. 201 remaining.
Yeah, the Sari pick kind of paying off there with the very subtle bug, and we did do the time ad, but we say, you know what, we just got a free bug. Let's just finish now.
Indeed, and Iggy calling back one game. Still needs two more for a chance of a tie as we are moving on to the final highlight game. It is the next game down. Cyberslop up 6-4, playing on the spy side on Modern. We've been seeing a lot Modern, Balcony, and Pub. We've been seeing a lot of those. Anyways, we're gonna see Modern again. Psychoslop as Teal in 3, 2, 1, playing in.
Yeah, I think especially in the lower divisions, people generally ban a lot of the occlusion venues like Redwoods and Aquarium. So we might see them in the more in the Grandmaster and Master casts tomorrow.
Yeah, but that made me just thinking, okay, it's a bit too high variance for me at least. Since let's just say venues like Redwoods and Taeyang, which are the most occlusion venues, maybe they're just not comfortable sniping and thinking, okay, I don't like sniping on this. I think that's the spy has way too many chances in this venue. Let's just pick something that I'm more comfortable with, especially on the sniper side.
Yeah, for sure. Those venues are an acquired taste, and for the same reason that it's difficult on sniper. Some at the higher levels, people might like it on spy because it gives them a chance to make some plays.
In the meantime, we do get a contact off that lets off 4 lowlights. It's a pretty good contact and all things that, but 4 lowlights that's the problem with lowlights at the very start of the game. You're knocking out quite a few people from the almost like the first minute of the game, which typically is usually not the greatest strategy. As we do hit another white spot for 68%, we may try to do a drive-by, but Ambassador gives us the cold shoulder, isn't in a position for a drive-by, but
Yeah, I guess the hope for an early contact is that if enough people have real, it can be harder to remember which ones already have that mission complete. But nonetheless, we go into the Red Book case to get some mission progress here. There is a print.
we quickly put it back. We may want to do but usually on Modern, you're looking for unfortunately, the seduction target leaves. Especially on we have a print and most of the flirt done. We're maybe gonna be looking to do a print purloin flirt finish. That would be, especially seduction targets right at bar. But no, we decided against that. Is this statue printable? I don't remember, but in any case, we may try to do a soft tail finish again. It is a difficult fingerprint. There. I don't think we tried that test. We do hit it though. That's big.
Yeah, that is very big for us. That means we can potentially finish with just a finished inspect.
Again, we were able to finish this with a soft tail finish last game. Oh, are we close enough for this flirt? It's 32%. We probably are.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is a white test. We do finish it. So the minute left, and very most likely with an inspect finish coming up. Yeah, I like that we're wasting no time. We're basically gonna be daring for the sniper to shoot us with 50 seconds left. Yeah, we are going to the farthest statue. Small men following us profusely. And I think we're gonna be watching for a swap, but I don't think we're ready to shoot for inspectors. Mission countdown is up. It doesn't seem that Iggy's looking to shoot there, and Psychoslop coming up with a very nice, again, the soft tail finish against Iggy, and secures the set 7-4.
Yeah, we saw one on Ballroom earlier, and Psycho says, if you didn't have me for prints and statues earlier, I'm gonna gamble, or maybe not even gamble, and say you're not gonna do it this time either. So just prints, statues, contact, flirt, and we get away with it again.
Yeah. Silver with the interesting set here in chat. This set had 9 mission wins in it.
Wow.
So, Spy's doing quite a lot of missions, it seems, and Sniper is not really punishing, so maybe just finding ways to exploit the Sniper. But congratulations to Slykoslav for the set win. I think that could, depending on results, that could avoid them from relegation, but I'm not exactly sure on that. Oh wait, no, it isn't sadly. So yeah, so it's still at the bottom four in the division, sadly. But anyways, we do have the next match, which is Hunu versus Gentleman. So Hunu definitely needs the win here. So even the win for Hunu doesn't guarantee them the spot in the Emerald Show match, since they have currently 9 points. I think that yeah, who I think Nebula said we have 9 points currently, and with the win, we'd still need to for either Assassine Effect to get either draw or lose. If Assassine Effect wins versus Scout and Hunu wins, it doesn't matter. So both these matches are super important. So we're gonna have Hunu versus Gentleman, and hopefully we're gonna get a draft sooner rather than later. Indeed, we have it. No gallery or redwoods, terrace and high rise being restricted. Double modern yet again. Double veranda, courtyard, ballroom to finishing off. So both these players not a fan of the smaller venues, pretty much preferring the 4 of 8s and 5 of 8s. As we're gonna be stepping up to the first highlight game is gonna be on Modern. Hunu is gonna be playing as the spy with 1-0 up. This is the second game. Playing as Teal, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I think this is the third teal on Modern game we've seen today.
Yeah, Modern seems to be a very popular venue in this cast.
And Kane ST again. What's happening here?
I don't know. Maybe all the players have got the same notes for the final week. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, this is the meta combo apparently.
Is it? I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm just going off statistics, wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, as one famous philosopher says, men lie, women lie, but stats, they never lie.
Exactly.
So anyways, we do have a quick flirt off, and unfortunately, Dakshatari just leaves possibly the furthest away possible. So our second flirt is not going to come up anytime soon. So we're content to idle a little bit. Maybe we're going to go to bar when the bar is going to be slightly less cramped there, but yeah, so we're content to idle for currently.
Yeah. Kane does join the bar. We could decide to join him and pick up a delegate, which we do.
Yeah, Hunu does agree with you. We do hit another white flirt for 68%. A close white flirt would do it. Oh yeah, we did request. I thought like why we were standing still, but yeah, we did request. So, yeah, pretty slow start. There's a lot of highlights. I think that's just for the statues. I think a lot of statue visitors. That's what the gentleman is highlighting for. As just a shot on Alice? Wait, what? What did she do, mate? Okay, she was reading a book at the side, so maybe think that's the... Yeah, that's sometimes the spot of what the spies like to do transfer occasionally, and maybe just mistaking an animation for a or like a green transfer.
Yeah, I think you're right. It probably was a phantom microfilm animation. I think this character in particular, one of her page turns, kind of looks like her head's turning too, but not quite. And yeah, gentleman shoots for a non-existent microfilm there.
Yeah, an unfortunate shot, and that's another win for Hunu up 2-0. And moving on to the next highlight game, it's going to be on Veranda. So it's a bit of a variety finally in the venues. But not variety in the scorelines as Hunu's up 4-0. So currently crushing the game. as Gentleman is looking to salvage this set, playing as Boots, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Spy Side Veranda, not the easiest place to make a comeback, or start a comeback, rather.
Certainly not. The 5 mission venues, as we talked about earlier on library, it does mean you're going to have to do 2 hardtails usually, unless you're committing to a softail +1. But we do start off with a 34% flirt as we think about what we're going to do next at this window.
And I thought we were gonna do a timeout, but Gentleman decides that's maybe not immediately. Maybe we're gonna go to this spot here and set up for a potential bug opportunity. It seems so. This could be if Ambassador. Okay, we do go for a white banana bread.
Banana bread.
Unfortunately, I think if we hit that green, maybe we had a chance to draw a drive-by bug. But unfortunately, in the middle of a contact, we couldn't do it. That lets off 4 lowlights. Oh, sorry, 3 lowlights. So pretty good contacts still for Veranda.
Yeah,
Especially.
for how early it was a pretty nice contact. It can be good to, get it out of the way and not have to worry about it.
Stepping into books, we do rip it out. I imagine this is not gonna go into the bookcase that this originally intends to. We're kind of hiding behind the party here, hoping that that the sniper may not see it, because we do hit another white flirt.
We had a great opportunity for a reverse drive-by there as the ambo was kind of changing directions, but maybe not reacting fast enough. It would have been a tough one to hit, but pretty good cover.
Yeah, okay. Are we gonna do no, there's no way we'd do a transfer here. That'd be just way too bold. And I think Gentleman agrees. We're just gonna read at the window here. And I imagine we're gonna dump this book to green right now. No? Okay. I thought we were gonna do that. Instead, we go to the far conversation, which has only an SDA and nothing else in it.
Yeah, maybe waiting for a good timing for the sniper, is rotating away to quickly dump the book in green.
Yeah, there was a small opportunity to do so. Never mind, we are doing this currently, and it's not on the sniper's radar at all. We are looking at the completely different side of the venue, and I think that the hardtail is clean here.
Yep, and with 1:40 left to go, we do need one more mission. That isn't flirt. Or actually, we need 2 more. So we do need to think about our pacing here.
Yeah, maybe if we're in the time crunch, probably purloin into a swap. If no bug opportunity presents itself, it's too late to do Prince. Rushing inspects this late in the game also tends to be hard. Never mind. Oh, I thought we were gonna go to statues. It seemed like it, but we are not. We're going to do a white time ad right before the beep, so I don't think the sniper has yet noticed that, as we indeed are going to inspect here.
Yeah, so we're probably thinking about inspect, finish, and this venue does have a lot of places where you can bug, so I wouldn't be surprised if we.
Oh, I thought
Sorry,
this was
go ahead.
gonna. Yeah, I think that was the spot time to do so after maybe to do a reverse drive-by by the ambassador here. Sorry, the wrong arm walking mug rather, since we're leaving statues here. But I think that's a slight missed opportunity. And with no bug inside, I think it's gonna have to do probably an inspect swap or an inspect purloin game.
Yeah, at this point, unless he gets a free bug somehow, inspect swap is looking like the most likely finish.
I would like to do it here currently by the ambassador, actually. You don't really expect to try to get off a swap while you're basically hugging the ambassador, and the sniper tends to not look at it as hard, usually. Especially if not a highlight. Of course, Gentleman may not know that, but I imagine that's the play. We can tend to idle it out, which I'm not really a fan of.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Are we maybe trying to go for like a green purloin into inspect? Fake banana bread.
Oh, we just caught. We have to go now. We're gonna go to this inspect here, but I don't think it's gonna come. We don't have any time. Yeah, the swap is not coming off. We are out of time, unfortunately. I think we wanted to do a purloin, but we action priorities the fake contact, and then we just have to bail and cop in the meantime because we don't have the time. And even with that, we just time out. And Hunu's up 5-0.
Yeah, a bit of an unfortunate series of errors there.
Yeah, I think that we just get a tad too late with the play. I would really would like to do the inspect swap play while the ambassador was beside us, and especially its staff would have blocked the statue quite a bit, and potentially we got that play off successfully. But unfortunately, that's just a win for Huno, up 5-0. And moving on to the final of the highlight games, it is Hunu still up 5-0 on veranda, playing as Irish, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing at a quick white burst for 34%. I would like to see a bail here. You kind of have to get a move on the veranda. You can't really time or flirt a lot here. Especially early on in the game, you can get away with doing an aggressive flirt and leaving.
Yeah, those the little cheese flirts at the beginning of the game can be quite effective on large venues because Sniper has frankly more important things to be watching for.
Yeah, the ambassador could be danger. You're remembering statues. You're looking at the first, usually the first offers. You're looking at someone at the bookshelves. Yeah, there's a lot of big things. No, but we are content to. I will float this one out at 68%. Now, I would like to for us to leave. Would not like to see a time as we. Who agrees with me? We are gonna go.
Yeah. Although if you're gonna idle somewhere, that spot's not too bad. It is one of the many reverse drive-by bug positions on this venue.
Banana bread.
Contact comes up, free for the light coming up, but a lot of people with reels, especially in this back half of the venue. So we're looking for a bug here. I think. Oh, never mind. We don't take it. But looking at the sniper's like laser, we decided against it, and I think wisely so.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what the sniper is actually looking at, but sometimes you just gotta hold that arm.
We especially rotated the sniper rank to watch the potential drive-by bugs. So I think it was quite wise from Hunu to not to attempt any bug shenanigans. More of that, half of more of the basically only 2 minutes left. Oh, seduction target leaves before we can get a last word with them.
Yeah, we'll see if we turn this visit into something anyway. Oh, there was a difficult print on there, so some mission progress still.
Oh, gentlemen, does not like our seduction targets. Safety's off onto her. Oh, and she leaves again before we can manage it. So it's just so unfortunate. Okay, what's I think the next plan is possibly getting a print, other print. Because never mind, we're going to the statues. I don't think this is printable though. So this is just gonna be a pair of inspects.
Yeah. So assuming we finish inspects and print, we do have one more mission left to finish. Probably at this point either a bug or a purloin, unless we want to do, the inspect swap finish that gentleman was trying earlier.
The best finish, if possible, would be a printable statue into a swap. That would be the. I don't think a bug is going to fly unless it's basically at the last second, more or less. The the party is somewhat narrowed down, but still a lot of highlights. So imagine we're gonna be looking for a fingerprintable statue swap play. So maybe okay, we are going for a bug though, and it does stake.
Yeah, and I think the sniper was not on top of that. They were rotated to the right side of the venue, so now we step into statues for a potential print inspect finish here.
And we put down the statue
Ooh.
immediately. We're just showing, okay, this is not a swap. Our laser is watching over us, but there's no shot. Safety off to us, but no shot. And Hunu is up 6-0 on the final highlight game. And that set concludes with Hunu sweeping Gentlemen 7-0.
Yeah, we saw Gentleman safety off with like a minute left. Actually, that might have been like a too late for. Well, I guess there's no mission or like there's no message, but you know they were really thinking about it. But Hunu gets away with it.
I think that was just the safety flash of saying, okay, I'm kind of waiting for a swap potentially, and I'm thinking that if there's one more mission go up, I'm definitely shooting Irish. But unfortunately for Gentlemen, Hunu's already finishing and sweeps Gentlemen 7-0. Sadly,
Wow.
with that, Hunu does have 11 points, but it all depends on the final outcome of this match between Scout and Astatine Effect. Scout probably Scout I think makes it in regardless of the result, since in the tiebreakers between Scout and Hunu, Scout would come out on top. But in case of a tie, Scout would have 12 points and Astatine and Hunu would have 11. But Hunu would come out on top of Astatine Effect, since Hunu did beat Astatine Effect on week 6, I believe. So very important match for especially Astatine Effect for making into the final bracket. As
But
we're go ahead.
Astatine needs a win, correct?
Yes, Astatine wins a win. As we do have the drafts. Astatine Effect banning balcony and high rise, the favorite scout venues, while Scout banning Redwoods and Aquarium does like Occlusion versus Astatine. Astatine doubling gallery and singling 10, while Scouts doubling ballroom and picking into restrict and picking high rise. I've seen Astatine pull gallery out a lot, and he's very comfortable on it. But I think the first highlight game is onto ballroom, with Scout being up 3-2. So we're gonna pick a kip on gallery. And Scout gonna be playing on the spy side as small man, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Yet another ballroom. I suppose there's a lot more venues in this game, but it doesn't seem like it in this cast.
Yeah, definitely a lot of comfort picks, it seems like. I don't think a lot of the bans have been necessarily targeted. A lot of people simply declining to restrict or ban.
I guess it's a bit of a different pattern. We're gonna start immediately with the first briefcase, and sometimes, especially those first prints, may be kind of lost in the chaos, and especially at the start. Oh, seduction target leaves. They do go to middle statues, which could be a potential frame target later on, but sadly we don't get the flirt off.
Yeah, I think spies do like taking those, very like the first print briefcase or first briefcase print, because someone's always going to take it quite early on, and if the snipers aren't necessarily highlighting for print cases that early on, so if you can kind of get lost in the mix sometimes. Oh, the seduction target leaves again.
Yeah, I think we weren't fast enough to join before the cycle, the idle cycle finishes, and they leave since no one was in the conversation with them. Yeah, there is a difficult print, I think, on this tray here, so we may request this, and I think we will get. Yes, we are. We are gonna request this, and this is gonna be Prince finish, assuming we hit this difficult. Moment of truth here. Wait, is there a prince? There may not be a. Oh, what? That's a bug. And
Yeah,
we're
a little
getting.
awkward.
And same detection target leaves for the third time.
Oh my gosh.
Scout not having any luck with the seduction targets thus far. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there isn't a difficult fingerprint here since Scout hasn't taken it yet.
Yeah, we were trying to go for a wrong arm bug on the ambassador, which means like when you start the bug action, your right arm has to be like closer to him because our drink is in the left hand. But Scout turned a little too late and then kind of just awkwardly smashed into the side of the ambassador. But we did get it, and I'm not sure how suspicious Astatine is for that.
We were safetied on Flash, so I assume we are one of the biggest suspects. That would be my guess, but sometimes it's hard to interpret sniper intentions. Is this statue fingerprint? I don't think this is a there's a fingerprint here, as we are going to get these fingerprints out if inspect's done. It could be a good idea to do a silent game. I imagine the contact, and especially we getting safety flash beforehand, that we are going to be the shots. Scout may agree, as the ambassador leaves a fingerprint on another statue. So we may be eyeing for that.
Yeah, the slow beeps are starting, so Sniper should be aware that a timeout has happened. And we step into the fingerprintable statue.
No, the center one is fingerprintable. I think Scout mistook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Either that or we're just trying to shed some suspicion by going to the other one first, but Astatine does see us at the center one now. Let's see what the reaction is.
We are looking at the side of the camera, but I think we're looking for a swap. Really, no shot is coming, and Scouts gets away with the silent game on Ballroom, going up 4-2. I'm gonna quickly take a look at that bug because at least from the spy side, it did look kind of awkward. Want to see how it looks from this. It looks a bit better on the sniper side, but still looks like we're smashing into ambassador face first. But
yeah, we definitely do like a little like kind of turn in place there, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
But it does work out, and Scout is up 4-2. Moving on to the next highlight game is the next game after Scout up 4-2. Asking in fact playing as the spy as Seek or Sick. I'm not sure which one you prefer. Starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Asking in effect is relatively newer to the competitive scene, but one thing I really like about it is their spy. It's very aggressive. And they're not be afraid to do missions and do mission tasks. We are going to go to this for 34%.
Yeah, they may be newer to competitive, but they have been playing for a couple of years now, I think, and they certainly have a lot of games under their belt. And I know he's playing with, he has played a fair number of games with Sauerkraut, so that may be where the aggressive spy could be inspired from.
I guess it rubs off as we do hit a white test for 67% and everybody immediately leave. I wonder what we said.
Yeah, sometimes the ST leaves right as you join them, and sometimes they leave right after you flirt, which is far more the desirable outcome.
Not only the ST, Salmon, who was right next to us after we talked, he immediately bolted. So I'm wondering what we said.
Maybe we need to, reapply our deodorant or something.
Banana bread.
As we do hit a green banana bread. It's a 4 Lolas coming off, and everyone else having reels. So definitely a good contact. Gonna be stepping up, finishing this flirt here. I like this very aggressive. We already have 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to find the next 2 missions, and plenty of time, definitely.
Yep. Been seeing a lot of soft tail finishes in the other sets at least, and it's like we're gonna step into statues to start off here.
Yeah, this is gonna be a finish on this side since we're on the side statues, but maybe thinking to do a green swap play, but not likely as we are finishing not finish. Oh yeah, we are doing a green swap here. So maybe we're gonna be looking for a swap. No, we're going to swap into a conversation, requesting a drink. I imagine we're gonna do a green swap into a green pawn, trying to distract the sniper from basically a mission when is pending. Swap does come up. Small is the one to swap, but we're not looking for it. The list comes up at the same time as well. I don't think Scout is aware of any of those. Mission got on this up, and no shot has come, and Assassine with a very impressive win on the spy side. That's the aggression we're looking for, and cuts the lead to one.
Yeah, so much for soft tail finishes. We get our flirting contact done with a decent amount of time left, and we just do 2 hardtails back to back, and we hit the greens, and the sniper does not catch them in time.
Yeah, it's lucky that the one of the lowlights stuck, since you're not really looking for a potential swap if the lowlight is taking the statue. And I like the Purloin immediately after, just basically putting as much pressure on the sniper as possible in the amount of time in the time that the swap is happening. And Scout is none the wiser. That's in effect a very impressive spy one to claw closer to the set as the final highlight game is going to be on Tayen. And that is finally a different menu. It's gonna be 4-4, so all tied up. Aston effect again on the spy side, playing as Alice, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Oh, bit of an awkward entry into statues here as we chasing our seduction target here.
Probably not going to get the full inspects unless we decide to 3-cycle this.
Unless Sari drops the statue currently immediately, but she doesn't. So maybe we're gonna try to move a bug now. I thought we're gonna try to do a bug on the exit way out, but Aston effect not in the mood apparently for doing that. I thought it was maybe a good opportunity, but I may be mistaken.
Yeah, I think Assassine, maybe wants to wait for a better opportunity because there are so many great places to bug on this venue. Some people say bug comes pre-checked, which, isn't too far from the truth.
Interesting shoji setup. All the shoji are on the right side covering statues, as we do get a banana bread off. We're taking this drink, I imagine, just for an excuse to leave this conversation. No, we're gonna stay for one more cycle at least.
Yeah, just an innocent drink take.
I thought we were taking a drink for an excuse to leave this conversation and go to the conversation our seduction target, but seems we're gonna be waiting.
Yeah, Assassine showing some patience here. This venue is quite small, and the mission sites are very close together, so you do have opportunities to do like a late rush that you don't have on some other bigger venues.
Indeed, the mission density on TN is definitely quite large, as we do hit a green test for 85%. So I imagine we're going to be finishing Florida and inspects most likely. Swap could be a play, especially with all the shoji covering statues, but maybe that's the play that Scout is going to be aware of. But if Ambassador is not, then why regard doing a Purloin? It is a green one. Kind of need this chain to bounce around a little bit. And thus far, only we are going to grab our green Purloin. This is pretty damn tricky from Master. Let's see if Scout is aware of this play. Boots does take.
Yeah, and Scout is completely on top of that fade. Instantly shot for that drink take.
Yeah, maybe just noticing, okay, that Alice was being offered to very quickly 2 times in a row, and that's just that's just especially after we see the face, just like, okay, that's definitely a spy. That's basically almost like an anti-tell, and Scouts punishes Acidine effect for that. But in this set, I think this set between Scout and Acidine effect is a tie. It went the distance. It was 6-6, and thus Scout is going to be taking first place, and Hunu is going to win the tiebreakers between him and Acidine effect, and thus it's going to be Scout versus Hunu in the divisional finals.
Yeah,
But
really solid showing from all 3 players. So.
I mean, very unfortunate for Acidine effect, so close to. And looking at the games win and loss record, they have almost the best record in the division, but unfortunately, just very, very slightly not enough to catch either Hunu and Scout, and thus just taking the third place.
Yep. Scout getting through with 0 losses, undefeated.
Yeah, tying Acidine effect, and I don't remember who. I think Psychoslav.